Are we here? I think we are. So, I thought I might do one of these for a change. Because we've done so many, I've done so many wrestling videos that, I'm just like wanted to change it up a little bit, but I'm going to wait until you all drop by. I know that it may be a little bit before somebody jumps on here, but the first one that does gets $1 million. So looks like we have some people on here. Maybe it's, what's up, Devin? We're back. Yeah. Well, we might do one of these tomorrow too. We might do one of these tomorrow morning, but I'm not for sure yet. I wanted, and I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I know I'm not going to be on here once SummerSlam starts, which is 6. What's up, Mitchell? How's it going? And also, I have company here, so if there's... What's up, Lee? Oh, well, I did that on purpose. I don't have my camera with me. So, I actually prefer it this way anyway. What's up, Lee? Mitchell in the house. You guys can ask me any questions. This is just going to be a Q&A, and I'm probably just going to go an hour, I would say. SummerSlam's going to be at 6, so I'm definitely not going to be that long. I may be shorter than an hour. So just feel free to ask away. We're just going to do like a little Q&A here. Talk about movies, talk about wrestling. Just feel free. Or anything in general. Can I get... Yeah, go for the SummerSlam predictions, man. Why not? I wanted to do this. I had some time to do it. So, hopefully I don't have to leave soon. Can you make Alice and... Yes. Yes, I think I already said that. So, no worries. Hope you liked my Hulk Hogan Memorial Rumble list. I'll have to check it out. I saw it earlier. And I still don't get what this top fan stuff is. You see these crowns above everybody's head? Like, what's going on? I still don't understand it. Like, right now, Devin's number 1. So, I don't know if you come in here first... And it looks like Lee's number 3, Mitchell's 2. I don't know. It's based off of comments or what. So, we may do this again in the morning, though. It's a 50-50 chance there. So, you think Cody turns heel? Is he fighting tonight? I thought night 1 was CM Punk and Gunther. Oh, you just mean in general. No, you said tonight. I thought he was fighting tomorrow. But I did do a bunch of Rumbles yesterday. I did tons of Rumbles. So I can go ahead and... when it comes to Alice winning the women's title, you're going to have to earn it. I don't hand out nothing here. I do not hand out anything here. So... You all can state any predictions you have about the show or any predictions that you have about my show or SummerSlam. No, I meant tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yes, I did get that one done yesterday. I actually did 6 videos yesterday. I had some time to do some stuff, and I got about 6 done. I could tell you what they are. I mean, I had 2 randoms, 1 female, 1 male. And then I also had Mitchell versus me, Harvey versus me. I did another villain rumble. So we got tons of rumbles that are just waiting. So, but I am going to put them out in order. So it might be a while before you see that one, Mitchell. But because I have other ones that come first. And I hate weeks like this when we get double pay-per-views. because I hate it because, like, what do I do? Obviously, this would have been the perfect Saturday for my Survivor Series, but I'm not going to put it out during one of the biggest WWE pay-per-views. What's up, Eli? Yes, I'm enjoying it. I still like recording in my favorite place, though. But it is a lot better. It is a way lot better. All kinds of different perks. So I am enjoying it. It's a little, I would probably say it's probably $100 more. When you counter in all the bills wise, but that's being at the place I was and then at the place I am now. It's totally a refresher for me. So I definitely needed this. So I do enjoy the new place. I need to show it to you all sometime. When I get a chance, I'm gonna try to clean it up a little bit, and I also wanted to decorate some, and I haven't done that yet. With movie posters, I wanted some movie posters in frames. I think Punk wins tonight and Rollins cashes in. That would be crazy. Some people say Rollins is faking that injury. What's up, Eli? I'm gonna try to answer everything I see. I'd also like to see me and Alice take part in match type 25 where there's two rings like a... I don't know. I don't know yet. What's up, Plum? How's it going? I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. But I'm definitely not going to be past 6 for sure. Because SummerSlam is at 6 o'clock, but... I may have to leave earlier than that. Way earlier. You know when you could do another updated... You know what? I got rid of a lot of my Blu-rays. So I could do an updated list, but it's not going to be as good. Because I've gotten rid of 1/3 of my Blu-rays. There was too many. I had to get rid of some, and I'm probably going to get rid of some more. Yeah, SummerSlam's tonight. Night 1 is tonight, and Night 2 is Sunday. So we would have usually had a Royal Rumble tonight. But, and make sure to fire away questions, anything. It doesn't have to be about SummerSlam. We would have had a Royal Rumble tonight, a really special one. But I was like, do I really want to put it out on the same night of 3-hour SummerSlam? I would rather just do a Q&A, and I had a place to do the Q&A at, so it's called War Games Match. Yeah, well, we've already had War Games. We're probably not going to have any more, because this is going to sound really nitpicky, but I'm all about the arenas. There's been times on the episodes I have gotten arenas wrong. Like I chose the wrong arena and I have completely scratched it because that is one of my pet peeves. Like for an example, if we do a match at WrestleMania, I can't have a War Games match because the arena is not WrestleMania. I'm that nitpicky on some of the stuff I do. So, top 5 movies of the year so far. Thank you. That's a great question. So, number 1, I'm going to go Sinners. Definitely Sinners at number 1. Number 2 is probably going to be Bring Her Back. I'm probably going to put it 2. And then this is where it gets really tricky because I actually enjoy the Thunderbolts, I think, more than Superman and Fantastic Four. So I'm probably going to put that at number 3. I love there's like a mental health aspect to the Thunderbolts that I really enjoy. But Fantastic Four and Superman, it's kind of like a tie for me. Because the problem with Fantastic Four is, and no spoilers, there will be no spoilers here. The problem with Fantastic Four is it should be 30 minutes longer. That's the issue with Fantastic Four. There's so much story to tell and we don't get enough. It would be way better than Superman. But I think maybe Superman might be better. It's very close between those two. But I would have to really look at all my lists to give you a accurate top 5. Mitchell's got Lilo and Stitch at 1. I still haven't seen that. Bad Guys 2 at 2. I still haven't seen the first Bad Guys. I want to check out both. 3 is Superman. I have seen. 4 is Brave New World. That is my least favorite movie of the year. And 5 is Wolfman, which I haven't seen either. I didn't hear that was good. You kind of wish the ending was different on Fantastic Four. There is a scene with Galactus and Mr. Fantastic I thought was great. It kind of, and as someone that, it made me shiver in the theater. If you guys have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It just made me, like that. Oh man, that scene with Galactus and Reed. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. But I really like Galactus, but there was not enough time to flesh out all these characters. It was my top 5 worst movies of the year. I've only seen 2 bad movies. So Captain America Brave World is one of those 5. And I hated that movie. What was it called? It's a low budget film. I think it's called The Luckiest Man Ever. It's about a game show. I hated that movie. That movie was so boring. Oh, okay. I didn't know. See, you have to tell me. You have to tell me on a comment. I'll get him, but you probably won't see him for a while. But I forgot all about Eli. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get him when I get a chance. I'm not at my place right now. I haven't seen much, but 1 is F1. Okay, F1, yeah. Thunderbolts is 2. Fantastic Four is 3. 4 is Superman, and 5 is Happy Gilmore 2, which I haven't seen yet. And I did like F1. I just thought the story was kind of, predictable. Worst movies is Megan 2.0. 2 is The Woman in the Yard. 3, Mission Impossible. Wow. 4, Dogman. You didn't like Dogman. And 5 is The Thunderbolts. I heard good things about Dogman. And I heard, I love The Thunderbolts. The Woman in the Yard is funny because I love making fun of Blumhouse movies. And the sequel is going to be called The Woman on the Porch. Oh my goodness, Lee. Oh my goodness. Just for when you drop the 2 rumbles already recorded. And if you do, I will do it. I will do it. The Hulk Hogan Memorial Cast. As always, you deserve it for what one has done for me over the years. Let me know when you get the money, please. And don't spend it. Yeah, I will not. Don't worry. I work. I can use that for the movies. I'm using that for the movies. And other stuff, obviously, because thank you, Lee. I appreciate it a lot. And you've always been one of my biggest supporters. And yeah, I'm going to have to get those rumbles out. I know that we're not going to get it on Tuesday because I have Vita planned for Tuesday. But I appreciate that a lot. And that means so much to me, man. Thank you. And, yeah, I'll look into the Hulk Hogan Memorial. My biggest issue right now is I did get my Xbox One finally out. And that's all on me because I've had it packed up for months. I've been in the new place since April or May. And I got that one. I've had that packed up for months. And I need to connect it to my main PC and record as many 2K19s as I can. And then I also have to, what's the other thing I have to do on top of that? I have to I got to hook up my monitor. That's the problem. I hate hooking up the monitors that I have. I have to get a double monitor in order to do it because my little TV's no longer in session. And Megan 2.0 is the least favorite. I have to see that though. So I'm going to have to do that soon. Not only for 2K19, I want to play some other games too. And that's the only way I can. Okay. Where is Michael McCain from? What's that? At least Galactus was visible in this movie, then Rise of yeah. I love Galactus in it. I thought he was great. And the guy that played him, that's perfect. Perfect voiceover for Galactus. Devin, where is Michael McCain from? Oh, I already read that. What's up, Judd? He's from SVR. Okay. When I made him before okay, that's his character. I thought he was talking to me. I was like, I know no Michael McCain. I know a John McCain, but I don't know any Michael McCain. No, I'm saying what city is he? Okay. Well, I didn't get a chance to give you your money for the Rumble that Lord Zed won a few months ago, so this can go towards that too. I also feel as though you should be rewarded. You don't have to do it, man. You don't have to do it. I mean, it's great. You know, I'm obviously not doing this for the money. It's always a bonus, and I appreciate it a lot, and it's cool to have. But I mean, you don't have to do it, man. I need to change up ideas, and I would still put out 19 Rumbles no matter what, because I love 19. My only biggest fear is eventually, and this happened to Lee, this happened to my main account on 2K19 with the characters I make, like these guys right here on the screen. This happened to my main account. I lost all the characters that I made from 2K19. Now, your two accounts are still good, and I think the CTL account may still be good. So we still have all of those, I think, but yeah, I'm afraid eventually it's going to crash or something. One of Devin's guys question, okay, he's from Detroit. I'm trying to keep up. Questions, do you like Cena turning face or... Okay, here's my deal on Cena, and I've made this clear a lot with John Cena, and I'll get to everybody else's comments. Here's my opinion on John Cena. John Cena is an incredible person because he visits all these kids. All these kids look up to him. He's a good guy, okay? But I don't like his character in wrestling. He's a talented wrestler. He can obviously wrestle. I've never been a fan of his character ever. I'm not a fan. I'm always the CM Punk guy. You know, when they used to say, let's go Cena, Cena sucks. I'm on the other side there. I'm not let's go Cena, okay? But I'm more of a CM Punk type of rooting for him. But what's up, Nova Rafe? It's been a while. Okay. Lilo and Stitch 2 is already in the works. Yeah, you make $1 billion, you're definitely going to get a sequel. Minecraft is definitely going to get one, and I still haven't seen Minecraft. Extreme. What's up, Extreme? How's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. Worst horror movie in terms of disturbing you have seen. Oh, so are you talking, Devin, are you talking like disturbing in like that was too much? Yeah, that's what you mean. Okay. Let me come back to that. I have a few in mind, but I usually don't like to promote them. But I won't watch sick stuff. There's those 20 movies that are, foreign films that are a little over the top for shock value. I don't go for that stuff. But there's ones that I know that are worse than what I've seen. But I will go back to that because I have a couple in mind and I would have to really think about it for a second. Hey, allergies, huh? A character I need 4 more people. Okay, check out Iron Taylor ICW Friday. Best down show and subscribe. Yeah, Iron Taylor's always been a lot of people have their own channels and their own streams, and I don't mind you all promoting them. I really don't. He's been a sub for mine forever. So, and he's a good guy and a good friend. So all of you guys are. I mean, all of you guys on here have been on here for a while. So yeah, make sure to sub to him. If he jumps on here, you can click his profile. And Devin's got a Twitch. Make sure you follow him on there. Plum's got a channel. Who else has a channel? DJ, you have a channel, don't you? What's up, DJ? I won't watch that movie, Devin. Nah. That's a little too much for me. Lars von Trier, man, I don't think I've ever seen any of his movies. They're all a little too much for me. But I did want to see The House that Jack Built. I did want to see that one, but I never watched it. So, how tall? Okay, he's talking to Devin. He's not. Yeah, and Extreme Smoky Mountain also has his own wrestling. So yeah. I'm trying to build like a community here. And if you all subscribe to everybody's channel, you got constant entertainment for wrestling. DJ, I thought you made videos. Didn't you do like Marvel Ultimate Alliance or something at one point? But yeah, make sure to subscribe to everybody. Now, if some random Joe comes on here and says, check out my stuff, that's another issue. But you guys have been with me forever, so I don't mind it. But if random Joe comes in here and says, check out my political shorts, he can go. I could care less. I can care less. Yeah, I do UFC right now, about to do baseball, and might continue wrestling, but I used to do baseball and football. I want to bring NBA back, but I've heard the NBA 2K games are pretty terrible. House of the Dead's the worst movie? Yeah, I've never seen that. What's the movie I hate the most? Polar Express is up there. Batman and Robin is terrible. Should be banned. I've never seen Twisted Metal. I've never played Twisted Metal, and I've never seen Twisted Metal. Shame on me. Been here since 2K23. I forgot your name. It's Mike. But yeah, Eli, I'll definitely put you on the shows, but it might be a while before you're actually on them, because I have done episode 9 and I have done episode 10. I just need to put them together, do some editing. How's everybody enjoying the shows? Is there anything you don't like on the show? Anything that you love on the show? Love Guru is terrible. Jessica Alba couldn't even save the Love Guru. Could not. At all. And I'll tell you this. This is not a hot take, obviously, but it's a hot take for me. When it comes to who is the better Invisible Woman, is it Jessica Alba or Vanessa Kirby? It's definitely Vanessa Kirby. Definitely. I'm sorry. I have to be honest. She is perfect for that role. And she's great in that movie. She's probably one of the best of the 4 in that movie, her character-wise. Which is hard for me to say. But, those Fantastic Four movies, they're campy. They're cheesy. That they put out with, Alba in them. I had no problems with the wrestling games. Oh, yes, they're terrible. I just wrapped up my last PBL stream a couple weeks ago, but I won't return because the games are, oh, man. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. And I've heard bad things about NBA. I heard they're worse than wrestling is. Vanessa, it's not even... Yeah, Vanessa is definitely. I'm waiting on Jeff to show up. Oh, man. Wow. What? You all have any predictions? Because there's going to be a major storyline in episode 9. But it's going to be at the end. Of course, DJ's not happy that Ryan Jolie did not provide Pixar Party. So, I need to win more. Also, I will say this. I was thinking about, now I'm not going to do an episode week by week, but I was thinking about having a WTF wrestling special. And I'm not going to make promises until it's done. But I have some crazy ideas. And a funny one, it might be a one-night show. But it will, I'm telling you, some of these ideas are so hilarious to the point that you will be crying of laughter. Or maybe it's just me thinking I'm funny. But, it was pretty awesome. I've been liking the shows for obvious reasons. Yeah, you've been making everybody mad. So, Yeah, Vanessa's better. I do like Vanessa better. Obviously, Alba's great. I've always been a fan of her, but Vanessa is definitely the perfect Sue Storm. I think the casting for Fantastic Four, the only one that I had going into it, the only one that I had I was a little iffy about was Pedro Pascal. He knocked it out of the park. He was fantastic. I mean, I've always liked Pedro, and I'm sick and tired of people going on social media and saying that he's too Philly. Have you seen that? I don't know if you guys have seen that. They're saying that because he has I guess an anxiety issue or something, he's very touchy and stuff like that. Watch her. She's the one taking her hand and running it through his hair. Why is nobody saying anything about her? And I don't see nothing bad about it. They're just really good friends. And what a way to promote the movie by actually acting like a real couple. I think it's cool, but maybe that's just me. I think it's ridiculous, though, that they're always going after Pedro and they're always going after Sydney Sweeney. Those are the two that they constantly go after. And I think it's just ridiculous. They seem to be the new targets of everybody. That would be cool. I always wanted you to mess with the subs and their characters for laughs. I hope those ideas include me and Alice. Well, here's the thing. If I do WTF, I'm probably not going to, if it's just a one-night event or just a few episodes, I'm probably not going to have the subs as involved because I want to use characters from Community Creations. Now, you could make suggestions there. Characters like Michael Myers, Daredevil, Juggernaut, stuff like that. You can make suggestions there, but I want to stick strictly to those characters and actual wrestlers. So if you have suggestions there, and we're also going to have some new stuff to WTF that's going to be even funnier. And I'm not going to explain how I'm going to do it, even though I've told a couple of you all off camera how I'm going to do it. But let's just say that WTF is going to have some advertisements now. And how I'm going to do those advertisements would be hilarious. But I would like to do an hour show, but it's not going to have a storyline. There's really not going to be all these titles, because that was the problem with WTF before. We had to do all these number one contenderships, and we didn't focus on the humor of the show. So, yeah. Man, I haven't done one of these in a while, and it feels so strange. You know, it's been a while. It's been 7 months since I've done a live stream, which is crazy. No ponies? Well, we'll have animals on the show. We'll have Harambe. There'll be some funny storylines, but they won't be a continuous week-to-week stuff. It'll be like watching CSI, where it's just, one episode covers everything. Oh, mess with their outfits? Okay, I mean, yeah, maybe I'll have one drop by every once in a while or something. But I mainly want to focus on the humor of the show. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be more ridiculous than it's ever been. That's my goal. So, does anyone have any predictions about Vita and what's going to happen at Vita? And I appreciate everybody dropping by. Make sure to ask me anything. Ask me any questions, movie-wise, wrestling-wise, any of that. That's definitely up my alley. I will say this. Going back to the disturbing film, I mean, we have to go with... we got to go with the French version of Martyrs. That's probably the worst thing I've seen. I don't know. There's probably something else. Terrifier was always pretty rough. But, well, if we're going to a psychological one, Eden Lake is pretty bad. and that's the type of disturbing film I like a movie like Eden Lake. I don't like all this other some of the other foreign films that just go above and beyond just to shock and are disgusting. I like, if we're talking disturbing movies, Eden Lake is a great psychological one. There is some gore in it, but it's not like, over the top crazy stuff. Gunther versus CM Punk. Oh, that's tough. I like both of them. How is Ken? Well, he's always moody, Judd. He's always moody. I missed some questions. Shockwave Wrestling, yeah, shout out to Shockwave. His show's amazing. If he's on here, I'll make sure you guys click on him because his show's really good. Let me see. I just want to see you. You just want to see Alice and you kick butt. Okay. Well, I can confirm that you guys are. Mitchell, you're actually going to like where your character is going to go, but we'll have to see with Alice if she can win the women's number 1 contendership in episode 9. No, I guess they don't realize it, DJ. Revenge continue. Yeah, it's going to be Revenge versus Rico Sanchez at SummerSlam. That's already determined. That's going to happen. It's going to be a double championship match. Oh, well, I don't know who's going to win. I'd like to see CM Punk win. But Gunther's also the guy. So, I don't know who's going to take it. And I'm looking at the top fans. It's just, this drives me crazy, this top fans thing. And Lee is ranked at number 1 right now. And I don't think you all are going to beat him after that super. Judd's number 2, Devin's 3. I don't get how the rankings go. I know Super Chats help the rankings. Because I have sent a super I have some movie people I watch I send supers to. What's up, Harvey? What's up, man? How's it going? This guy keeps statistics of all the 2K25 Rumbles. So if you have a Rumble question, Harvey is the guy. Do you think Cody turns heel? I don't like him turning heel. But Cena cannot stay heel. He is terrible as heel. They should have built that up better. If they were going to turn Cena heel, they should have did that better. That's on the writers. Well, there's no way that's going to happen, Mitchell. I can't let everyone hold all titles. What's up, Tyson? How's it going? I've never seen WWE Unreal. And just a reminder, I don't know when I'm going to have to leave. But it's definitely going to be done before 6. But I may be done way before that, so. I wrote down all your Rumbles done for you. Yeah, Harvey keeps all the 2K25 ones. I know you keep track of the 19, but Harvey's been keeping track of the 25. He put together that winner's Rumble, and I'm grateful for Harvey because if he doesn't put that list together, I'm not. Or it's going to take me forever. One of the two. So I just go by what he says. And he also has, Harvey's got 2 Rumbles coming up. They're probably not going to be for a while, though. He's got, I will announce this right now. I did the Harvey versus me Rumble that Harvey suggested on that. Mitchell also, I did versus me. And also I did a runner-up Rumble that Harvey, that I came up with that idea because Harvey's team was all runner-ups. And I was like, well, if you're going to have a team of runner-ups, we might as well do a runner-up Rumble also. So he also did a runner-up Rumble. So you're number 2, yeah. Yeah, I think it depends on. I know Super Chats play a fact in this top fans race. Also comments, how many comments you make, but because I know. Nova and Tyson and Harvey, I think they've only made like one comment. So that's why they're toward the bottom. But I still don't get how it works, because I've seen people make a lot of comments and they're at 2 or 3, and then somebody is at 1. So I don't get how it works. What band do you think's worse, Metallica or AC/DC? Metallica. That's controversial, I know, and I don't care. But I like Metallica, but AC/DC's way better. It's a new Netflix show. Okay, I'll have to check it out. What shows are you guys looking forward to? I've been watching Dexter every week. Really enjoying that show. It's got Jessica Jones on it. Oh my goodness, love anything that actress is in. But being on Dexter is just like even better. I've been watching Dexter Resurrection, and Wednesday's coming back, so I do enjoy Wednesday. That's coming back this week. I finished Squid Game Season 3. I actually enjoyed it. And I finished, what was that other show? It was on during Squid Games. The Bear Season 3, or Season 4, which apparently it made me so upset that week. They dropped the whole season of The Bear and the whole season of Squid Games within 2 days. And it was like, what in the world? I didn't get anything done that week because I had to watch those shows. I'm obsessed with Squid Games. Have you ever watched The Big Bang Theory? Yes. It's not my favorite, but it's all right. I think this channel has done at least 39 Rumbles. Wow. Involving community creations and a few Rumbles with... Okay, yeah. Wow, we've done over 40 Rumbles for this year. And we got a lot more to come, Harvey. I mean, I did like... Yesterday I did 5 for 2K25. I did episode 10, which I have to edit that a lot because I did matches out of order, which I don't suggest ever doing. But yep. Well, Squid Game Season 3 got spoiled the day of, so I never watched it. Yeah, that's exactly why I watched 6 episodes back to back, because I couldn't get on anything. Can't get on. Well, I have a feature on YouTube that blocks everybody else's videos. The only way I can see a video is if I search it. The algorithm does not do anything for me. The only way I can see a video, or a thumbnail on the video, I have it set up on my home page where I cannot see any videos on like the thumbnail. And then when I search something and I watch a video, I can see on the side. I can also see when subscriptions are going live. But I cannot see any thumbnails, no algorithm on the main page. I have that set up because for spoiler reasons, for people that are stupid that put up videos that I don't like, that somehow still get suggested to me, for those reasons. There's multiple reasons. But where I watch so many movie channels, because that's all I watch. And I know a lot of people do gaming channels, but after all the videos I do, the last thing I want to do is watch wrestling as much. No offense. I mean, that's just how I feel, because I by the time I record them and upload them and edit them, I do not want to see 2K anymore. I'm overloaded. You still watch? Yeah, I saw the Kane Hodder one. That was cool. Thank you. Macau, do you not use Universe Mode for Vita? No, Universe Mode is horrible. And I heard it's even worse this year. The Legend of the Karate Kid? Which one's that? Is that the new one? I didn't see that one. Can you add Curious George? Yeah, I might throw Curious George in. For a while there, I was a little hesitant because of Kappa. And I'm not going to go into that full story of Kappa, but Curious George was the main player for a while in my Rumbles. Crazy part about that is the tournaments haven't even started yet. That's where people are going to start winning multiple times. Yeah, that's true. And I don't know when I'm going to start the tournament. That's the sad thing, because I haven't even got a list together, I had some issues with downloading people. That was one of my issues. Their attires weren't showing up. So now I'm just using the main account when I download people. Face scans and stuff like that wasn't showing up. And that's why we had some of the botched creations. And I'm thinking it's a 2K thing or maybe something I'm doing. But I'm going to have to look into it because we definitely need to bring the tournament back. I'm running out of ideas. But I don't mind you all taking me on 15 versus 15. I like that idea. And if it wasn't for Mitchell and Harvey making their suggestions, I would have got less done this weekend. I got a lot of Rumbles done this weekend. I wish I would have did some episodes. So. Yep. So, Squid Games. I watched all 6 episodes of season 3 in one day. My mom was staying with me, and it was bad. I shouldn't have done that. I should have separated them, but I had to see it. I was just so obsessed with the show. Oh, the anime Rumble's coming. There's only a few Rumbles ahead of it. So you're going to see probably an anime Rumble in August, but it is I'm trying to think of I know for sure that obviously we're going to have the episodes every week and we're going to probably stick to 3 videos a week for now. But who knows? I might stream early tomorrow morning on here. I don't know yet. I like talking to you all, so it's fun. But, I know when it comes to 2K25 Rumbles, if we're not counting episodes, if we're not counting 2K19, I know for sure there is anywhere from 3 to 4 Rumbles ahead of anime. I have currently right now, I have 18 videos in private. Well, 16 actually. Actually less than that because I haven't uploaded some. But I have 18 videos done right now. 2 of them are 2K19, 2 of them are episodes. That leaves 14 Rumbles of 2K25 I have ready to go. And I know that there's 3 to 4 ahead of the anime. So, we're getting there. The anime's actually ahead of most of the 2K25 Rumbles. It's just, we got a very special, the next 2K25 Rumble is going to be an idea I have never done before. So it's going to be a crazy Rumble. Can you add these characters? You're going to have to put that in a comment. That Kazuma looks familiar. But yeah. Man, you guys have really showed up here tonight, and I appreciate it. I don't know how much longer I have. I'm going to try to get off of here before 6, for sure, because I'm going to watch SummerSlam with my mom. My mom likes wrestling to a degree. I remember the best match I ever watched with my mom on wrestling was the War Games match between the Bloodline versus, and I think they were teamed with Sami Zayn at the time, versus Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and what's those two? Ridge Holland and Butch, and Kevin Owens, I think. That was the hardest we've ever laughed. When my mom loves when Sheamus does the thing where he beats on their chest. She thinks that's hilarious. And some of her favorite wrestlers, she likes Roman, but she doesn't like Seth Rollins at all. That's her least favorite. She doesn't like Orton that good. So, even though he's a good guy now. You versus me is okay, Judd. Let's do it. You're gonna have to drop a comment though, because and you're gonna have to give me like 20 people. And I will not pick the same people every time. When we do these versus rumbles, I'm not picking the same people every time. And I'm also not using building a team that I know could win. I'm going to have a couple super heavyweights, but I'm going to match with some of your guys. Like, for an example, if you put He-Man on your list, I'm probably going to use Skeletor. If you put Batman, I may use Joker. I may use Superman. I'm going to kind of have a similarity on at least 5 of them out of 15. When's the next Rumble tournament? I don't know yet. I'm going to have to work on that. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get that done. I got a lot to do. And also, I'm trying to put out the Rumbles in order. So, I mean, it would be a while. We may only do one tournament this year. No, Judd. You just type in 20 people. You can put in anybody you want. I don't know why you said you're sorry. I mean, I definitely want to face you. I need Rumble ideas. So, I mean, you need to put in like 20 people in the comments. It could be anybody, really. As long as I can download them. It needs to be people you have seen on the channel before. Or AEW. And you can even add actual wrestlers. But you're going to have to make a comment on there. Because on the live chat, it's harder to keep track of comments. Compared to putting a comment down on the video. So this week on Vita, I am planning two 10-man Rumbles. One for the number one contendership for the United States title. And one for the number one contendership for the women's title. So that is planned for this next upcoming episode. We are also going to have a 6-man for our main event. And I'm trying to think of what else we're having. We're going to have a 24/7 match too. Can you put Jeff Hardy in? What do you mean, on the main show? Or yeah, I can put Jeff Hardy in as community creation because I don't think he's on 2K25. I might be wrong there. Here's an idea. WWE versus AEW. We've done that idea before. Versus Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a good idea. Ooh. We're not going to do TNA, though. Because 30 divided by 4, you can't get an even number. So, yeah, that's a good idea, Harvey. I've been thinking about doing AEW, and we're going to do a subs versus, we might do that. Rules are no putting shows like Nick Jr. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's debatable because obviously, what is COPPA's rules really? Because 2K in general, I mean, people put Elmo on there all the time, and 2K is rated T for teens. And my channel is obviously not for kids. Okay, it's not. You watch FLH, you watch Vita, definitely not. And then I have adult cartoons. I had the horror genre on here all the time. I mean, I don't have a problem putting George in. Now, and I mean, even Barney as a joke is fun. I had some moron one time say that, oh, you shouldn't mix horror characters with cartoons because my brother got scared. Like, why is your brother on the internet? That's the question that I want to know. That's the answer that I want to know. Why is your brother on the internet if he's so young? How about you get your parents and have them put adult supervision on him? Yeah, COPPA, we're not going to go into COPPA tonight. I hate COPPA. But basically, it was a rule that was going to be implied on YouTube. People were telling you to delete your channel because you were going to get sued and all this stuff. And it was a bunch of... Basically, what happened was COVID. That's what happened. Oh, I said the bad word. I'm sorry. COVID happened. They don't care anymore now. I mean, that used to not be able to say that word. People would go crazy. But basically what happened was the pandemic, and people forgot about COPPA because that was more serious. So I do not miss that. That was for someone who has anxiety like I have it. The last thing we need is another pandemic. Trust me, I was going crazy during that time. And when everything was shut down, I thought we were going to get into the end of the world scenario. And thank goodness we didn't, even though it was terrible. And people, and one thing, if we go back and look at it now, one thing that you should learn is you don't unemploy people over a pandemic, because you saw what happened when you did that. They all went crazy. They all went absolutely crazy. So, that was insane. I do not want to relive that. And the theaters were shut down. Oh my goodness, that was the worst. And what movie do I come back to after the pandemic's over? Tenet. That's what I come back to. And thank goodness that Endgame was before the pandemic. Can you imagine waiting for that 2 more years? Oh my goodness. What's up, MS? Video games, what's up? 2020 felt like the prequel of The Walking Dead. Yeah. And it got crazy because with all the rioting too. And there wouldn't have been as much rioting. And I know there was a whole situations with I'm not going to get into the police brutality stuff and all that stuff. But the rioting wouldn't have been as big if people were working. Because they couldn't, because they got let go because of the pandemic. So that just goes to show you, for future reference, that makes things even worse. And I was fortunate to be able to work from home, which I actually did not like. I will tell you one thing when I was working from home, which was, I had one of the craziest days ever. I did not get any sleep. And obviously, I'm going to be an honest guy. I'm going to do my job. But I had no sleep that day. And I ended up eating pizza for breakfast and 1 liter of Mountain Dew. And you talk about a work day. That was a work day. Aiden Walrus 2025 for president. I not the 2 liter, but the 1 liter of Mountain Dew and Papa John's for breakfast before work and doing your job in your pajamas. That was insane. That was insane. SummerSlam predictions. I'm going to say CM Punk wins. I'd like to see him win the championship. I don't know. Maybe we wait until Mania. Maybe Gunther's going to win. How about that? I think Judgment Day is going to win. I think Carrion's going to win. I'm trying to think of all of night ones. I think Logan and Drew are going to beat Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but and hopefully Tiffany Stratton beats Jade Cargill, because also more rules for Rumble. No putting. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna put him in. Okay. I'm definitely not going to put him in. I don't even put in presidents anymore. I don't put in any speaking of inappropriate community creations, they had another Jeff on community creations, Jeffrey. It's like, come on. What are we doing here, community creations? Have you all lost your minds? It's like, I don't put anybody controversial in. I don't even like putting celebrities in. I'm going to have a rap rumble. There's an announcement for you all. I am going to have a hip hop rumble coming up. It's after the anime one. It's on the list. So I know some of you all don't like rap though, but some of you all love that rumble, but it's not the most popular rumble on the channel, because some people hate rap music that watch me, and some people love rap music. So yes, definitely for the Royal Rumble, DJ. We could see something at SummerSlam. We could have a secondary villain. I think Ryan Jolie is a great villain, and he's really working out. And I think after next week, it's going to even be more exciting. But I have thought about having 2 villains. So we could have someone return, or it could be a new villain. I would like to create a new villain. That'd be cool. But I don't know. My day's been pretty good. I got some really good sleep last night. I've been eating great. You know, I'm at my mom's right now. So, you know, she feeds me really good. So I can't complain about that. She is one of the best cooks ever. So I'm getting good meals. I get good meals when I'm alone too. I just heat up meals. I don't cook. I buy like chicken that's already been cooked in the deli, and then I heat it up, and then I heat up some mac and cheese from Bob Evans that, you know, is in the refrigerated section. I don't do frozen dinners anymore as much because they're just kind of gross and they're not even good for you. They're very fattening, but yeah. Mr. 2K needs to go to the gym. For sure. Oh, now he definitely needs to go to the gym. Can you add Travis Scott in? Yeah, I think Travis is going to be in the 2K25 rap rumble. I think he's in it. So I put in a lot of rappers that I like, and Knowledge made some rappers too. He's been one of the best creators this year on 2K25, along with Lucas and there's the next 2K25 Rumble. I think it's gonna be the next one. Is gonna be the big surprise. We've never done it before, and I'm very excited to show you what it's gonna be. So, super excited. Hey, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick, and I am gonna grab a water, and I'll be right back. I'm probably gonna have to go soon. It's coming up on 6:00, but I'll see how long I can stay, and I'll be right back though. Okay, I'm back. Sponsored by Logan Paul. Good luck watching SummerSlam Night 1. Prime Water. No, we're not doing Prime sponsors. We're not doing Prime sponsors. I am drinking Clover Valley water. Ugh. They're actually not that bad. It's a Dollar General brand of water. And if you don't know, where I live, there's about 1,000 Dollar Generals. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't put a Dollar General in my bathroom now. There's even memes about this stuff. How many Dollar Generals there are. I mean, there's memes all the time about, oh, here's a place to put a Dollar General, and it's like an island out in the middle of nowhere. So it's a pretty big deal. Let me know if you can hear me. I know I muted my mic and I don't want to talk to myself. What have I been listening to today? Nothing much. I usually, when I drive to my mom's house, I listen to some music, and I think I was listening to rap music. Because I like listen to rap music in the summer, and I usually listen to metal music when it's all gloomy. Cool. MS put the ear. How about an ear of corn? Give me an ear of corn, MS. Yeah, I listen to old rap music. I don't listen to the new stuff. I couldn't tell you who is the new rapper. Um, I don't know hardly any new rappers. I know Doja Cat because she's breathtaking. I know Drake, of course, and well, Drake's not a new rapper. Drake and Kendrick aren't new. They're part of the new. They've been around for a while, over a decade. So, but new people, I mean, who do we got? I couldn't tell you anybody hardly. I've been listening to the same people I've been listening to for 10 years. Little Baby, I've heard of that guy. There's Da Baby and there's Little Baby. And I have Big Baby. so, yeah. But I appreciate the live stream. You know, I know a lot of people are probably getting geared up for SummerSlam because I've noticed there's not as many people here now. But I appreciate it. Lee, I appreciate the donation, Lee. I really appreciate that. And everybody on here tonight, too. Yeah, Big Baby, yeah. How have you been, MS Video Games? How have you been? I don't count it as my own creation. I don't, because people make it. And they made it way before I did. This year I did not make it. I was more focused on getting the characters together and, so yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure, Plum. I need to bring UFC back. I felt like the last time we did UFC, it didn't do as well. Do you want to hear a hot take? Yeah, go for it. I'm not going to be on here probably too much longer, but go for your hot take. Don't say anything too bad, man. I think I know where you're going to go. It's one of two things, but go for it. Yeah. Well, yeah, Lee, I mean, yeah, I do appreciate it, Lee, and I don't think you have to worry about anybody getting to number one. So on the top fans, I don't get that stuff. Wait. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a question mark. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. Okay. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. It's so weird. Who came up with this idea? How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points on XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages. Send super chats and super stickers. So that's all. Okay. So that's how you get on the leaderboard. That's pretty simple. But I think, but still, like for an example, Judd is number 2 on here, and some of you all have sent more comments in. So I don't. Well, Judd's on a lot of live streams. I mean, a lot of the premieres. Devin's 2 now. Okay, so Devin's went up to 2, and Judd's 3. So it's so weird how this works. I think The Incredibles is better than Toy Story. That's debatable. I mean, it's incredible. The first Incredibles. Now, if you said Incredibles 2, then we need to get you a straitjacket. But Incredibles 1, yeah, I mean, Incredibles 1 is might be better than Toy Story. I don't know. I would have to really sit down and think about it. It's Toy Story, Incredibles, and Finding Nemo. Those are the three. Monsters, Inc. is good, but I still like those three better. Those are the big three for me. And Toy Story 1 and 3 are the best of the four, in my opinion. And they could go up against The Incredibles. 1 and 3 can. Now, The Incredibles are definitely better than Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 4. And I would probably say The Incredibles and Toy Story are better than Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo is probably third. But it's between Incredibles, Toy Story, and Toy Story 3 for my favorite Pixar movie. Coco's really good, but I couldn't get it past Finding Nemo. Monsters, Inc. is good. I need to see Monsters University. I heard it's great. Okay, Devin's about to send in a hot take. For real? What do you mean? Toy Story 3 is very good. 8.3 out of... Yeah, anything above an 8 on Internet Movie Database is legit, usually. Obviously, there's movies I like with a 6 on Internet Movie Database, but, you know, some horror movies are going to always get 6s and stuff, no matter how good they are, because they're that genre. You know, I like Monsters, Inc. Yeah, I love Monsters, Inc., but not as good as those three. No way. And Lee, do not worry, I will not spend it on bills. I was rereading the chat thing. But it actually doesn't go. I have two different bank accounts. And where the super chats and the live stream and the YouTube money, where all that goes is in kind of like the bank that I use to spend money on. So my bills go through another bank. I didn't want to have... The reason I did that, I'm not trying to be cocky, say, oh, I got two bank accounts, look at me. No, the reason why I did that is because I don't want the two banks. I don't want my YouTube money to go into my main bank money. I did that on purpose. Because if someone would hack, which would be easier, they could only get to that one bank account, which would have hardly anything in it. So, yes, and I will enjoy it. But I go to the movies almost every week now. So, it definitely will be used for movies. We could use it for, I don't know what. The problem is I don't buy a lot anymore. But I've been wanting to put up movie posters and maybe get some frames for the movie posters. So, maybe I can use it on that. But the main spending I do is going to the movies. I don't buy movies anymore. I don't buy toys anymore as much. Unless it's something I really like. So I'm really going to have to look for something really that I like figure-wise. Because I haven't bought a figure, I don't think, since last year. I don't think I bought any Pops in 2025. At all. And I haven't bought any video games. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, I would take Cars over Toy Story. Oh, come on. Come on, DJ. Are you kidding me? Cars over Toy Story? Yeah, whatever makes me happy. Yeah. The thing is, like, I have too much stuff already. And... maybe obviously I can't take a movie home with me if I go to the movies. I can take popcorn home, which I'll eat that. That won't make it a day in the house. So, but I do plan on going to some movies, and maybe I'll take my mom out to a movie or do something fun. with that. So I probably won't get it until maybe the 20th, or it might not be until next month too. So Cars. No, I mean, there's not really one I can think of. I mean, just make a crazy looking one. Like he's like he fights on the street for a living. Just do your own thing with it though. But I mean, just make one with crazy hair. Make his hair green. Give him a green beard or a purple beard, or just make it so outlandish that it stands out. That's all I request. with the MMA fighter. I'm assuming you're using UFC 5, which I still haven't gotten. No, I mean, it's understandable because obviously they do it by $100 thresholds on YouTube. So you have to make $100 before you get paid. But not only will I get your super chat, I will also get all the ad money, which I make about this is so funny to bring this up, but I probably make about $1.50 a day. So but that adds up. I mean, that's the sewage bill. So it adds up to, well, actually more than that. So I would say I could look real quick, but I don't like talking about it because it's not really a big deal for me. I mean, it's nice, but it's not like I do this if I did this for the money, I'd be crazy. But let's see what I made in July. I made $48. Almost $49. I hate when they do $48.92. That's how much I made in July. And guess what I make it from? Mainly the tutorials. Believe it or not. They make the money. But yeah, $48 in July. So obviously I don't do this. I do this for fun though. But I think that's funny. You've never seen an ad on... Wow. Well, maybe you got the ad blocker up. But... No, I haven't. I've only seen the first Cars movie, and that's it. And, yeah. But... Okay, well, I think I'm about to... Good, clean, ad-free. Well, you know what? I see ads on my channel all the time, and they're political. They're political ads on my channel. Imagine that. What is the irony? I say no politics all the time, and they give me those. Well, Saw 6, the opening of Saw 6 is... I still think it's one of the most horrific things I've ever seen. But Terrifier overall. But the opening of Saw 6 is just... It's too much. Just the opening. Everything else in the franchise doesn't bother me. But the opening of Saw 6 does. If it's the exact one I'm talking about where they have to weigh... If it's the weight measurement thing, that's just disgusting. Yeah, I'm going to probably leave before 20 minutes. So, yeah, I think I better head off of here right now. But anyway, guys, thank you all for dropping by. I know a lot of people left getting ready for SummerSlam. I know the count also lies of how many people's in here because unless I talked about politics and then it would go up to 2,000. But of course it's storming right now. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. We may do one in the morning. I don't know. It's kind of a 50-50 thing. But I'm not 100% on that. So just look out, but don't guarantee it because it's a 50% chance that I'll do something like this tomorrow. It might be early though if I do. But I'm going to go ahead and get ready for SummerSlam and Mike Politics. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the last thing I need to talk about. But I'm going to go ahead and get ready for SummerSlam, guys. So, thank you all for dropping by, and I had a lot of fun. We got to do this more often, and who knows, I might do it tomorrow, but it's going to be early if I do. So all the people that are overseas, that'll be good for you all, but maybe around 11 if I do it on my time. I mean, keep the politics away. I agree, man. I'm so sick and tired of it. I have political fatigue, and it's both sides. It's both sides. I'm just tired of them talking. I just want to relax. Just leave me alone. But anyway, guys, I will see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by. Lee, thank you for your super. Thanks. I'm thankful for everybody that always shows up here. And we had a couple people that don't show up as much. It's good seeing you all also. But